Tender. I am author of the book, The Amazing Dog Training Man. My little dog, Martini. And in this video, I want to talk about how a drunk fisherman taught me about dog training, about behavior problems. And basically, I went out fishing the other day with my wife, Rachel, and I'm really bad at fishing. I'm terrible at it. Even though I grew up on a river and I fished every day, I'm still terrible at it. Anyways, we were out fishing. I told her this story about a fisherman that was out one day. He's out in his rowboat, and he hears this knocking on the side of his boat. He looks over, and there's a snake, and the snake has a frog in his mouth. And he feels bad for the frog, so he reaches down and he gently takes the frog, puts it in the boat, and then as he's looking at the snake, he feels bad for him. So he reaches over, she's got a bottle of whiskey, pours a little whiskey into the snake's mouth. Snake's happy, frog's happy, he's happy. Snake takes off, goes back to fishing. A few seconds later, or a few minutes later, here's another knock on the boat. Looks over, it's the snake again. He's got another frog. He wants some more whiskey. See, so the moral of the story, and this is what I was telling Rachel, is the moral of the story is that what gets rewarded gets reinforced. You know, when you reinforce behavior, there is going to be more of those behaviors. But here is a bigger moral to this story, and it's unintentional reinforcement. Unintentional reinforcement happens all the time. We're rewarding behaviors that we don't like, and we don't even realize it. For example, jumping. Jumping is a behavior problem that most people deal with. Dogs are excitable. You come home, dog says, hey, he's home, and they want to jump up, and they want to party, and they want to play with us. And usually what we do is we push them and say, get off, stop it, no, get down, and we push the dog. And what happens is that the dog says, hey, look, Dad wants to wrestle. So as we're pushing and shoving and talking and yelling at the dog, it's just unintentionally reinforcing that behavior. The dog gets even more excited. We come home, the dog jumps, we reinforce again. This is why a lot of times we cannot stop the jumping behavior, because we are unintentionally reinforcing the behavior. So when you have a dog, you have to be very careful of unintentional reinforcement, because you could be making the behavior stronger without even realizing it. And when we give attention to a behavior, that behavior usually gets stronger. And there's three ways you can give attention. You can look at the dog, you can talk to the dog, or you can touch the dog. Any of those things that you do is giving attention to that behavior, and it may be reinforcing it. So be aware of that. Be careful about unintentional reinforcement. If you'd like more information on how all this works, check out my website, goodcaninemanners.com. There's also a free mini course where you can learn more about behavior. Thanks for watching this video, and good luck.